Okay, we should be back. Basically, I don't know what's going on. The router just died. Like, no joke. And I didn't have a clue. So I'm sorry about that, everyone. We're back on stream. Let me just share this out so people know that I'm on stream. Man. It's so frustrating when things like this happen. But I'm sorry about that, people. I really don't understand why. I just need to make sure it doesn't happen again. It's just the router, basically when other people use it, it goes crazy. I'm just sharing this again. And we're back in action. Is everyone back in? We've got some people back in. Most people leave, but that's cool. We're just chilling out today. So basically, what I was saying was I'm going on this in a different way. So I'm actually going to go through proper chunky sort of sans serif brush script. So we'll just see how it looks. And if the internet goes funny again, I apologize. It's just the flipping internet is crazy around here at the minute. But the thing is, like, Chris, my router isn't fickle. Like, I've got like it's like a business router. It's huge. Multiple streams, man. So I'm trying to like work out the best way of coming up with the J here. And I always go ahead and I letter out the J in a way, or the first letter, to gauge a thickness for it. But I'm not too sure how I want to do everything else. So I think if we go for the O now. How's everyone doing though? What did everyone do in their few minutes absence off the stream? I don't know how long it stopped, but like, what did everyone do? I panicked. So I don't know if I want to have like a big bowl like this. Like, I think I want to do this. I'm a real big fan of the big chunky bowls of the lettering. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, poor me, people. I panicked. I've got no time to go to the toilet, man. 2 hours stuck on the stream. You thought it was over? Man, what an abrupt way of doing it. Oh, man. I wish I could go on Instagram and then just be like, yo, everyone, check out the Instagram. Like, and put you guys on it. You know how they do it, like conferences and stuff. I was thinking, because we're doing some different streams, as in like we've got the critique streams and stuff. But what I might do is like literally do like a designer chill out stream where I just do my work. You guys can watch me and we basically just talk with other designers for like 2 hours, like over FaceTime. I think it could work pretty well. No, I never get Y's right when I do this. It's going to take some time. I didn't even post out on Instagram that I'm going live. I might just have to do that really quick. Should I? See, the Y's are really annoying to do. Because it never looks correct. Come to the Discord, peeps. Yeah, people go to the Discord. It'll be good fun. I mean, still talk to me on here because I'm not checking out the Discord. I can't have it running at the same time. Well, what portfolio sites would you recommend as carbon made only allows 500 items? Squarespace, because you have a lot of ways that you can put your work out. You could also like try Wix, or you could try, if you've got the Adobe Creative Cloud subscription, like the whole thing, you get a free pro site, don't you, on Behance. Now I've done this one wrong, haven't I? This bowl back down here is a bit... I remember when I first started hand lettering and I used to get annoyed at how long it took me to do stuff. But now, like, I'm not annoyed at how long it takes me to do stuff. I enjoy it, but I just realize that it takes a hell of a long time to actually do what you want it to do. And on paper as well, like, if you get something wrong, you have to like rub it out and do it again. Squarespace is nice. I do use it. Yeah, it may be a bit too thick. The thing is, with the J, it's not fitting, because I need to fix this J, actually. So the way I'm doing the J now is like that. Kind of like this. So I'm going to be like... So it's kind of like a bubbly, old-fashioned... It will look old-fashioned when I finished it. It's just the white is really annoying. There's probably so many better ways you could letter a Y out like this, but we might have to fix it at the end, because you don't know the balance of everything until it's all like, you know, roughly done. And the problem that I have is that I tend to like go into huge detail at first, which is not a good thing. And a lot of my work is rubbing out. I don't have digital software, so I use paper. It's so long. I use paper as well, though, and like, to be honest, dude, when I get sick of my iPad sometimes, just because there's so much you can do. I like that traditional feeling of paper is so nice. Like, I miss it. Like, oh, this is doing my nutting. Hang on. There's like, it's just not thick enough, and it's just a Y. Maybe this was a bad choice. So we're nearly at 100,000 people as well. This channel is nearly there. I think we're like 10 days away, like just over a week away for this channel hitting 100,000. Isn't that mental? This will look so much better after, you've got to trust me. And I'm really stoked for 100,000. It's going to be sick. It's been a long time coming. So normally with lettering, or brush lettering, you don't get the thick parts here in the bowl. This is normally where it thins out. So doing this kind of lettering is a bit more difficult for me to do. But the problem is a lot of people, including myself, are scared to get very dirty with the lettering. And I don't mean it like that. I mean as in people are afraid to go really sketchy with it. You'll get to 100k even quicker if you pay for some foreign clicks. It's true. Hello, Paden Mark. Good to see you. You better pay for some foreign chicks to join his videos. Gets clickbait. Oh, flipping A. Thank you very much, Carlos. Guys, if you just joined the stream, then you can support the stream in any way you like. You can subscribe, which is down below me. There should be a red button. Or you can go ahead, send a super chat. Or you could just comment your hearts out. You could tweet and help us get to 100,000. How cool would it be if we got to 100,000? Because it says on Social Blade that I'll be there in a week or just over a week. So how cool would it be if we got there in less than a week? That would literally be a dream come true. Less than a week. Comment your hearts out, not your hats out. Alright, Carl. Yemi would probably have something to say about that. See, my lettering's changing because I'm not focusing like I normally do. So we just go ahead and move this a bit over. So I'm a huge fan of digital work because of this kind of thing, because I can show you guys what I do, and it's basically the same with paper and pencil. I'm paranoid that the stream's going to die out on me again. Hugo says, can I talk about my collab with the Future? Yeah, so guys, if you don't know, I'm collabing with the Future, who I believe are live right now too. I think we should do, if they're still live at the end of this stream, which will probably be about 6:30, 7, probably 7 o'clock, we will literally go and invade their stream. We'll show them love because they've got some awesome content on there. But the collab, I believe, I don't know if I am allowed to talk about it. I mean, I can't get into trouble, but we're doing a contest with you guys and us together. So we're all doing the contest, and it's going to be hilariously good fun. That's what I'll say. And what I'll do is I'll enable this piece of lettering here for free download, so you can get a free download wallpaper or something. I'll shove that on the Discord. There's a few problems with this, isn't there? But I can't be sure about them until I've coloured it in. So I'll focus on this word first, just to make sure we're getting it correct, and then we'll focus on the rest. Or I might even, like, the cool thing about lettering is you can do whatever you want, so I might not even letter out the whole quote. If I can find some cool effects within Procreate, I'll put the effects on it. So read the chat. Someone was talking about it on Discord, fanboy. It's so weird watching italics being drawn, rotated. I know, right? It's like I have to, like, to get my arm movement, because I'm just using my right hand. I don't. My left hand is literally. It sounds bad, but it's between my legs. I mean, it's it's not. It's on my leg. And you can just use one hand because you just twist the paper like this, or twist the screen on the iPad. Why does my thing say, are we live still, people? Like, it says on my thing that we're not live, but I'm just going to reload that and make sure it is live. Yeah, we're live. Okay, that's better. Right. Why is Procreate so different than Photoshop on the Surface Pro 4? I'm not too sure. Cool, thank you, people. I'm freaking out that we're not going live. YouTube was like, you're not live. I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure I am live, but there you go. So what I'll do is, just to get an idea of the balance of this, I'll duplicate this. And we're working at 600 DPI, I think, on this. So this is how quick the actual iPad is. If I show you the canvas metadata, working at 600 DPI on, it's basically like a printed version. So this will look printed, look really nice when it's printed. So the way that I'm going to fill this in is like this. And it'll look really scruffy at first, but then we go around it with the eraser tool. So like with my lettering, a lot of it is just erasing stuff out to clean it up. I find it like much more effective. I mean, I could use a different, like an artistic acrylic brush, actually. So this might give it a bit of a nicer look, the actual acrylic. And as well as that, I only found out like a couple weeks ago I could change the RAM in my Mac. So I've got an iMac and I had 8 gigs and I changed it to 32. And it's like, oh my goodness, videos are so quick to render, and I can do like videos now and it's not jumpy at all. I don't have to go into them or do any proxy files. It's so quick. Like, not the applications don't load up any quicker. It just means rendering is quicker, I think. As well as live stream mode, my computer isn't like breathing at me right now. RAM upgrade, that's it. Hey Will, did you make a new layer to color everything in? Maybe I missed it. What I did is I duplicated the layer. So I've got the old one there and I just duplicated it. Because I'm going to be going over it with the, the eraser. I'm too scared to say rubber, because if you're American and if I say rubber, you think of something different. So this will look better once I've like edited it all. Sometimes when I letter, I get it bang on just like even before I've like had to edit anything out. It's just I'm not very consistent with this style of script. But I love this, the texture of this brush. This is just the acrylic brush. I'll like show you what I do when it comes to, I use the sketch brush as the eraser to keep the grain consistent. And basically just here I'm trying to make this as circular as possible. And I'll focus on this first word or this first letter, and then I'll use the sort of like consistencies in the first letter to go through all the rest of them. And that's a good way of making sure your whole lettering is consistent. Kind of like that. Let's have a look. If everyone's enjoying this, share the stream, show the love. Just want as many people in here as possible, because like it's really strange. I've got like, I'm nearly at 100,000, but only 122 people are in here. And I know that's a lot, but still, it's really weird. It's just YouTube, isn't it? I didn't know Procreate was coming out on Windows, to be honest. Yeah, guys, if you don't know what Discord is, I didn't know either, but basically it's a forum kind of chat place where we can chat together, critique designs and have fun, help each other work. And I'm in it every day so far. Well, I've been in it every day so far. Hello. Is anyone else joining along with me? The URL for the Discord, it is like in the chat somewhere. Just look for a mod. There should be a mod in the chat. And we go ahead and clean this F up. and we'll get a better idea of how it's all looking. What's everyone been working on today? Pass the torch on to someone. There you go, Chris. You are the torch master. I've passed the torch on to you. Cool. What's this brush do? Oh, this is a cool brush. Maybe I shouldn't use this brush as well. It's like a weird matte ink brush. This wet acrylic one though. As well, using the iPad, you don't have to go around stuff with a fine liner. You just sort of paint stuff in. Anyone got any questions for me? Hello, Harvey. Good to see you, man. Nice one, Hugo. Let me know what you've been working on. We'll have a good time. How long have you been using this app, and do you prefer it to paper? I've used this app for about half a year now, and it's pretty good, and it's different to paper. I won't say I prefer it. Like, if you'd give me either an iPad or paper to use for the rest of my life, that's when the hardship comes in, like deciding that. Because I do like paper. There's something about having like a piece of A2 paper that's like proper sketch paper and your pencil case and doing everything by hand and not using technology. There's something really relaxing about it. I got the iPad Pro because it's a new way of media, isn't it? It's a new kind of media. So that's why I got it. And also, I've literally been working on today. The main thing I've been working on is a course that I'm bringing out for you very soon. But it's on its own website. So it's got its own website, and it's like a little school of mine. So instead of putting you guys to Udemy, and like, I don't mind Udemy, it's a good platform. But instead of putting you on there, you can have a website of your own where you can talk and things are happening. So the first course is coming out soon. It's called Mastering the Pen Tool. So I go into grave detail about it, and how anyone, no matter what sort of like, whether you're a beginner or good at Illustrator, then you'll master the pen tool for logo types and hand lettering. But I guess it's mainly for logo types. But I talk about why the horizontal and vertical anchor points work, how you can use them in different situations, and it's basically a really good place. And plus, it's really cheap. So all those courses that I do are like a module for the greater course. So instead of like wasting time and just keeping it there until I've done all the rest of the modules, like maybe, you know, shapes in Illustrator or talking about a specific part of logo design, I'm going to be sending all the different modules so you guys don't have to buy the big course to find out something about one of the modules. So you guys can just have one module if you want to, buy that, and you've got that forever. And you get 30 days money back guaranteed and all that sort of stuff. So technically you could look at the course and then like screw me over, which has happened a few times. But you can have a look at the course, get the course, and learn some stuff from it. I'm losing my train of thought here, people. Right, be joyful. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll duplicate that again, because we're going to go with the... What I want to do is create some cool stuff inside of this. It was too big. I'm not convinced of these shadows. Can't get it straight, man. I'm not too sure about this. It's just so difficult with the long... Grr. This is more difficult than I anticipated. I'm trying to get this line to go like properly down. Man. Just repeating this. Is there a good Procreate alternative on the Surface Pro? I have no idea. I would like to have a look at the Surface Pro, but I haven't yet. The Zelda-esque highlights. Yes, mate. I've been playing Zelda. I wish I could play it more, though, but I haven't been able to. Like, I've got the Switch. I'm going to keep it like that. I guess we could do other things with this and make it like really... Not too sure. What do you reckon? Question, do you do all your lettering on the iPad? Nope. I do a lot of it on the iPad, but no, I'll even show you guys right now. I've got this huge piece of paper. This is one of them. So this is just stuff I'm doing from a website and that. And that's paper. And I've got like a table like right there, which is for paper lettering. Yeah, you guys saw I was going. I did tell you that you won't understand it. It's so weird watching someone design something because we're so used to just seeing the end result. So like everyone, even when I watch people who design, I go, "That's really weird. I don't know why they've done that." And then at the end, you're like, "Oh, okay." Would you ever take a corporate job as a designer instead of freelance? Never. I always joke, but I always say I'm unemployable because like. I would never take a corporate job, but I think I would work for them, but I'd never take a job. I'd be contracted to do work for them, but I'd never take a job. The way that I want to work is basically the way that I want to work. You know, I make money so I can design. I don't make money to design. That's the way that I've got my mindset around it. I want to like do some other stuff with this. I'm not too sure this is just too much, but maybe, but I want to go like really detailed with this one. That's become illegible now, right? I'll tell you what I can do. No, I can't do it. It's not thick enough. Thank you very much, Alyssa. Welcome back, Carl. Would I ever open a design firm? Yes, I plan to. Thanks for the mood board video. I've been watching it forever. Nice one, man. Thank you. Let's have a look at some of these. Have you used Adobe Draw? I do. I still do use it. It's great for like drafting. But no, to answer your question, Black Tea, I would never take a corporate job for design. I'm not in it to work for the biggest, best company. I'm in it for me. Mr. Toasty J, you can draw this stuff. I'm new to digital art. Is there any free programs which are really good? Yeah, Adobe Draw. If you've got the iPad Pro, Adobe Draw. I need logo design made on export, import business. What? Do you ever use lettering to create fonts and sell those? Yeah, I've got a font coming out, which I can show you. I'm going to get it out right now, and I'll show you. This font's going to be awesome. I envisioned it on crisp packets. I will literally show you this right now, though. On my screen, because it's interesting. Okay. It's not finished yet at all. But let me whip it out so you guys can see. Two secs. Okay. There you go. this one here. It's not done yet at all. I've only done the letters, but it's like a really nice rustic sort of look. And I need to change some of the kernings and stuff like that. Cheers, Carl. It's quite hipster, but like the cool thing about this one though is that I'll show you here. Let me show you. So there's that one. There's a script version coming of that one, coming in the same thing, and we've also got a sans serif version. Check it out. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. So this is like the sans serif version of the design. No, sorry, the serif version, not the. I keep getting damn well confused. And I don't know where it all else has gone. I must have saved it in another file, but yeah, basically there's going to be a clean version in each one, and a version that's not clean, so like a vintage version. There's also going to be a serif version that's clean and one that's dirty. There's also going to be a hand lettered sort of look to like a script one and a clean version of that, and there's going to be a big font family. And basically when I bring out a course, you get stuff like this. I want to add value to what I do, so like this is it. It looks really nice. I like it. It was really good fun doing this. And by the way, people, I learned this on a course that it's on my Instagram if you want to go find it. I didn't make the course. A woman called Tila, who's from Everyday Tuesday, has done a really good job making this, because it's so difficult to try and work out how to do font making. It's really weird and difficult. It's like a whole new skill to me, so I'm like learning that. But there you go. I'll just quit out of that now. And then, oh my goodness, I need like help with my life. There we go. We're back to drawing. Tila Cunningham, that's it. She's awesome at lettering. She is. Carl should work for me. You can't buy the font yet. It's not done. It's got like a couple more months left of work. Because I don't want it just to be like a normal font. I want it to like, you know, look half decent. I want you to get your money's worth. I don't know if I like those little things on it. I'll keep them. Cool, so what's that? So B, we need to do B now. That's B. Is this really small? Yeah. Oh well.
Been away way longer than I'm used to. You started hanging with a new crew. Talking to my friends like that's something that I'm used to. I never cash else, I just wanted him to lose you. Damn, puffing on that bullshit Uncle Sans. Who'd have thought that he would understand? And I just never fall out, I just wanna win. I'm in it for the long run, I do this on my fam. Something is wrong with the way, and I don't know why. Why you need to lie? Something is wrong with the way,
So I'm just doing a really simple sans serif B. Carl, you'll be one of the first, mate. You would literally be one of the first people like to work for me. I mean, don't hold me to that, because if you hold me to that, I'll hold you to that. And when you get the job of your dreams, then and you're like, I can't come work for you anymore, then like no, I want to expand. So like when I've basically, there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen before anything happens. Like if I was to do stuff, will you promise to do my name lettered hand? What? The dice has been cast. Yeah. I know, that's the thing. Like because what I want to do is, the dream for my work is, because of I didn't pass school. I didn't like graduate, as you would call it. I didn't do any of that. I didn't get any of my exams done. I've got no qualifications. So I want to take on people who were like me in school, who were like unfortunate enough not to work in a school, as in like they didn't understand what they could do. So like I want to work with people that like think they can't get a job and stuff. So like that's the what I want to do. But when I start like doing because I do want to expand my business a lot, because right now, I mean, the only expansion that's really going to happen is Naomi coming to work for me. And that'll be like the first stepping stone. And even then, like there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen before that happens. So for that to happen, it's like complicated to me, but it's not really. It's like we have to have other forms of revenue come in. So we basically need a shop. And that's what we want to do. We want to have like a shop where we sell stuff for a good price, whether it's my design stuff or other people's design stuff, whether we start like, you know, a website where we sell merchandise and stuff like that. That's what we want to do. But that's what we need to do before we go full time into, you know, me coming to work for me. And then what else needs to happen? Yeah, and there's just weird things like I need to bring out courses before it happens as well, because you've got to be careful when you expand. The sky is the limit. That's why people ask me, why don't I just get a job? And like in design, and you know, I easily could get one. I know a lot of design firms won't probably look at me for my, you know, lack of qualifications, but there are more like agencies and stuff that will look at me for my other work, you know. And it just goes to show it's not about your degree. And like Carl, if you go check out Carl's channel, one of the mods in the chat, you'll see a video talking about design school and stuff like that, and like whether you should go, whether you shouldn't, you know. So it's really insightful. But when it comes down to getting a job, I would hate to work for someone. Unless they were huge. Like if they were a massive company and they want me to come in for half a year, I would definitely do that. But I don't want to ever be tied down. Hence why if I design for a company, I'll design their logos and stuff. But if they want to keep me on, it's always a separate contract, because I always want it to finish and I want to go into something else. What was the actual lettering we were doing again? You know, with this we can like create some little patterns and stuff like that. To fill it out a bit. No. Trying to make sure the radiator isn't dying. Do you run more than one contract at a time? Yeah, I do. That's it. Like when you start earning money and stuff, you realize it's not about the money. It's about your design work. And Carl said, if you find a design studio that you love, you'll never work a day in your life. That's true for a lot of people. I don't think it'll be true for me, though. I think I'll get sick of them. Hey, Aronix, good to see you, man. I just get like, I want to work for different people. And like, eventually, I would just like to basically do this. Like, this is why I love the platform of YouTube, because it allows me to have time where I can sit and quite literally just do my lettering. And I get supported by it, whether it's through super chat or whether it's through, you know, ad revenue. You know, I get supported through that. So this is the kind of job that I want. Hey, Harvey. That's the thing. People do need money, though. So you got to go sometimes where the money is. Is it be joyful and hope that I'm lettering? I've forgotten now. Yeah. So let's do hope. And we do hope in the same... Actually, no. No. We've got an idea. Thought my iPad was breaking then. And what I'll do is I'll play a time-lapse recording in a sec of what we've done so far. Because we're actually nearly finished. I mean, we could add colour if we wanted to. But if I was to put out a course for you guys, or if I was to do anything for you, like online, that would seriously help you, what would you want me to do? Is it not just videos, but what stuff would you want? Just because, like, I love doing stuff for you guys as well, but I want to have, like, an idea of what you guys ask. And I ask it all the time, like, what do you want me to do? Just because it's, like, interesting to hear what you guys say, and it gives me ideas. And because we're a community. It's really weird, this lag. A cam show? Okay. Yeah, it's a 12-inch iPad, yeah. More full logo processes. Okay, branding, getting yourself out there. I think I already do that. Projects from start to finish, ways to start thinking outside the box. Perhaps an icon set. Designing or developing? Designing. Oh, you're talking to someone else. That would look great with like a brush stroke background, red and yellow stripe diagonally through the word joyful. I'm not too sure what you mean. You might have to take a picture of it, bro, and tell me. Like, tweet at me or something. Yeah, man, what I might do is, the design process is so different for everyone, though. That's the thing. That's the only thing about some of the things that I get taught about design is the way that people teach process. And I know when you check out my processes, you might get a bit mad at me because you may not feel like I've told you everything, but I literally have. The process is so different every time. Like, I try and narrow it down. But when I'm doing mood boarding or conceptualizing, it's very different. But also, I think what schools and universities have done is they've made it so like it's a process, it's like a system, and it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, because then you start getting the same old logos going about, or the same old processes. And some of the best logos that I've created have been logos that have not followed a system. It's just been, you know, and I know Carl will agree with this, it's like one thing that came to my brain because of the experience I've had. It's not a system that I've worked out. A video helping in font selection. Okay. Just wondering if you've seen my email for logo critiques. It's a logo for a youth group at my church. I probably have, but I've literally got 2,700 emails now on my Gmail, and it's crazy. But there is a video coming out tomorrow all about critiques. So I'm doing a logo critiquing video tomorrow. And also, don't send it to my work email. There is a specific email in the descriptions of the videos to do that. Not the work ones, not the inquiry ones. There should be like a critiquing, what's it called? There should be a critiquing thingamajig.
Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single, oh, want to mingle, and my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, oh. I got that good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me. Oh, oh. And time after time, I am wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause
Benjamin Jordan, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Keep up the good work, Will. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for supporting the channel. You are a legend, sir. Everyone give it up for Benjamin, you legend. Anyone who supports the streams like that, thank you so much. It means the world to me. It really does mean the world to me. It's crazy that, you know, you give your hard-earned money in, and it literally does go to support the stream. Like, I think a lot of people say it. I don't believe it when we say it, but it really does. It allows me more time to do this, you know, so. Hey, what's going on? My next trip.gr. Cool, Harvey. Well, if you send it to that email address, it should be up there soon. Be joyful in. And then we've got to go ahead and
I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything.
we'll move this down.
Hey, the one that I can live without. She's the one I'm thinking of.
Now we're back to the
The only one I'm thinking of. Hey,
hope. So how are we going to do hope?
Tell you right now, 'cause
Hey Will, I'm a new subscriber and I really like your work and design methods. Keep it up, bud. Thank you so much, Tyler, you legend. What is the best format resolution for the logos, Will? 1920 by 1080 in a JPEG.
the one that I can live without.
So we'll create hope in here nicely.
You got
I don't know if this will work. Naomi's in a work meeting at the minute. She's just texting me. Well, it's not in it at the minute. She's just going into it. Trying to like work out a good way of doing the H. Alright, Naomi. Flipping it. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this. This looks cool. Naomi can't see. She doesn't even know I'm streaming, I don't think. What is my Twitter? My Twitter is this. Hang on. It's so hard to type. That's my Twitter handle. No worries, man. Gotta create this word hope. I like that H just now. I'll have to see how it goes. Make this one look good. I'm getting too stuck into this. I need some questions, people. You're probably asking them. Hello, Vlad. Good to see you. Hello from Russia. Nice one, Vlad. Good to see you, man. Are there any words that would be good to start out, or should I just go completely random? Is this for hand lettering? I'll just go for it, man. When practicing hand lettering, would you suggest writing words or just write? I would suggest writing words because it's all about the balance of the words. So it's like, it's not just about the letter forms, it's about the words themselves and the relationships the letters have with each other. Do this. So everything is proper rough at first, as you can see. It's refreshing to see someone who gets distracted as me while doing creative stuff. I always assume everyone else is super prolific and focused while they work. That's true. I mean, I am alright when it comes to working. I think what distracts me the most is kind of like the chat, but that's a good distraction. When I'm normally working, there's not many. But I think if you have time constraints, that's a big reason why. Because sometimes I've got to like do a certain amount of client work, do a video, and do a bunch of emails. So after this, I won't be going home. I'm going to be doing loads of emails, and it's going to be like 7 o'clock. So I'll probably get home by 8 or 9. So there's like a bunch of time constraints on the stuff. But when I am home, what I normally do is just sit and chill. These past couple of nights I've been on the Discord, and it's got me into work mode. So I've been just sat there like getting the creative itch. So like I haven't really just stopped. And a good way of me stopping is by like playing games like Zelda. Just like really weird kind of games. Speaking of which, there's a game called The Binding of Isaac that I really want, and it's available in the American store for Nintendo Switch. No, my office isn't at home. I have to walk like 15 minutes to get home. Now, if you work from home, I don't know how anyone else can work from home. I have an office. Will you upload the stream later? Yeah, I will. The stream will be uploaded later. Yo, I really want Binding of Isaac, but I don't know why it's not out in the UK store yet. There's like hardly any games out in the UK Nintendo Switch store. You sent the picture. I'm having a look now. 2 secs. That's a really good idea. Should we give it a go? I like that idea. I can't show you guys on the stream very well, but you can't see that very well, right? We're going to do it like that. We're going to give it a go. So last word, and then we'll add some colour to the background. I'm going to check my emails for a second. Awesome. I've just been paid. So that's good. Right, let's have a look. How's everyone doing? Oh yeah, these lines are a bit confusing. Right, I'm going to fill this one in now. I need to like move it actually. Need to make it bigger. And the cool thing about the iPad is we can actually move elements around. So like I can go ahead and cut this and put it into a new layer kind of thing. Get rid of this now. And I can move things. Just to compress it all. I don't know if I like it, but we'll just see it like this. I'll have to change B as well. So I'll just go ahead and we'll paint this up. Man, I'm getting so sucked into this design. I go really quiet. You know when I get quiet when I'm like getting serious about it, like, oh, this is gonna look so good on Instagram sort of thing. I'm getting a bunch. It's really weird. I get bunches of emails during streams, right? It's really strange.
Down for the long run now. Red Corvette and my drop top down. Calling up my digits in my Motorola and I'm speeding like a rock song.
Yeah, if you go to the Discord, I'm in there quite frequently.
Out in fast, going hard in the pit, yeah. I still ball in the pitch, yeah. Something wrong with the picture. Something is wrong with the way, and I don't know why. Why you need to lie? Something is wrong with the way, and I don't know why. How do you get by? Way longer than I'm used to. You started hanging with a new crew. Talking to my friends like that's something that I'm used to. I never cash else, I just wanted him to lose you. Damn, puffing on that bullshit Uncle Sam.
Get this looking really sharp, hopefully.
And I just never fall out, I just wanna win. I'm in it for the long run, I do this on my fam. Something is wrong with the way, and I don't know why. Why you need to lie? Something is wrong with the way, and I don't know why.
Dun, 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 dun. What do I watch? Cheers, is that Dennis or Denise? Cheers, Dennis, for calling me Steve. I remember that guy who called me Steve on the critique. I mean... Oh man, I remember when he called me Steve, I was like, who's Steve?
It's my chest right in the morning, like a warning.
Question, how did you overcome your fear of failure or insecurity?
Heartbeat fills your mouth,
I don't know. I think failure is a funny word to me because I've never passed an exam. Like, including my driver's ones. I tried 4 times to do my theory and I couldn't pass it. So, like, failure to me isn't anything really. It's just a learning curve. I just have to laugh at it. Because it's not like... You learn from it, right? Failure isn't failure if you're learning from it. It's like... The way that I'm going with my business and the way that I help you guys is by failing to success. So, like... If I keep taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back, I'm still taking 1 step forward, right? So it's like I'm always doing something, you know, and like that's the way that life is. Like failure is like got to be laughed at, I think. And you know, you've got Casey Neistat, and I saw his vlogs once. He was like, you know, failure is this and this and this, and I'm like, well, it's not really. As in, like, I can understand if it's a high stake situation and you fail to do something, and then you've got to take responsibility. But again, that's something you can learn from. Like when it's design work or whatever, I fail all the time. But it's about embracing those failures. Like, I think the problem is that people think I'm not insecure as well. Talk about insecurity as well. People think I'm not insecure about my work, but I'm really insecure about myself sometimes. You know, there's certain parts of like whether it's my body or whatever I hate. See you later, Carl. Have a good one, mate. But I get insecure all the time. But it's about you mastering your insecurities. And like when you are feeling a bit insecure about something, you've got to see it as a strength or a uniqueness. Like at school, I was like, I didn't have many friends, right? Well, people liked me, but I didn't have any really close friends apart from like a guy called Peter and Harry, who I'm still like really good friends with now. I had like a few we used to go to the skate park and do stupid stuff, kind of friends, but they weren't real friends. I had like Peter and Harry, who are my proper friends. And basically, people used to call me weird all the time at school, and that's because I was a Christian and you know, I went to church and stuff. And so I think like, you've got to get over it a bit with yourself, like especially online with videos when I take myself too seriously or whatever. It's about not taking yourself too seriously, because at the end of the day, if you want to become a pretentious designer, you'll be the type of person that tells other people that your work's bad, you know, like that their work is bad. You know, when it comes to critiquing and stuff, I make a point that I never say something's bad, because it's not. People may say it's helpful and it's not. If a 15-year-old is asking me for my opinion on their work and it is not up to standards, I will say what is not up to standards. I won't say that your work is bad, because in reality, it's not bad. It's actually just maybe not drawn with enough time put into it, or he's not had as much practice as me. And the way that I go ahead with work and stuff is that I say that if you want to get good at something, you have to put 10,000 hours into it. So like I've roughly done that with lettering. I've spent 4 or 5 years spending that amount of hours, like 6 to 8 hours a day, lettering, designing and doing stuff. So like it takes practice, but you start to realize that, you know, no one's work is perfect, and that as designers, we're not here to compete with other people. We're here to complement each other. I don't mean like compliment in a word sort of way, but is in like in the community sort of way. We're here to complete each other. That's what I say. That's another thing, like on my channel, what I've been seeing is ever since my critiquing videos, a lot of people started critiquing my work. I was saying like to my wife, Naomi, I was like, why is everyone critiquing my work? I never asked for it. I realized that, you know, I didn't know this. I didn't know that you guys didn't know this, but I thought it was an unsaid rule that you ask for critique, that you don't just give it, because it can be very much like, why are you saying that sort of thing? And probably, I don't mind people critiquing my work. It was just, I just found it funny. I was like, whoa, people are actually going for it. And, you know, it really does help me and stuff. But it's just really weird online, because I was like, oh, people are like commenting about my work and stuff on the video. And I get it, because I've been commenting about your work sort of thing. Especially with that bad logo design I did for Krabbies. I tried to make it as good as I could in an hour. Okay, we're nearly done. What time is it? Oh, we're nearly done, bang on time. This is going out on Instagram and everything. And we're going to invade someone else's chat, by the way. I think you guys know who it may be. I think it might be a different person. And if it is, it's going to be hilarious. Now, this is when I get really sloppy with my work because I want to finish. I do this all the time. I get really sloppy around about now. Okay, be joyful. Oh, no, I still got to do the inside bits. How am I doing this then? Oh, this one's difficult. Hang on. I just realised I haven't talked for like half an hour. Forgot I was streaming for a second. Hey, please will, or should I call you Steve? What's that, Gareth? Wait, I'm looking back. I've been telling this since when? What? Gareth, I don't know what you're talking about. Fix the H. I'll fix your face. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was nasty. I need to fix the H. What's wrong with the H? I like it. I don't get it. What's up with the H? You make me paranoid. It's fine. Why did you want me to fix it so bad and then not tell me? I'll fix your face. Creative lettering and beyond is what I'm loving at the minute. Nice. I think he means the right tip. Oh, that bit. Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough. You like that? Kind of like that. Let's give it a go. I don't know. I like it. I just need to get rid of that. And then get rid of that. And then cut and paste the B. Actually, I don't know if I preferred that. I think I was meant to do Hope in like a sans serif, wasn't I? I definitely was. I wasn't supposed to do it in a script fashion like that. That's what's throwing me off here. Okay. Let me work this out. Let's move this. B. I'll leave it there for now because we're actually adding a layer underneath all this. And we're going to add some paint to it. I think it was like orange paint, right? Was that the one? I'll check my emails again. Oh yeah. Be joyful in her. Okay. So I'll probably choose like nice bright red. Probably. And then hang on, that's probably not. Let me just move all this. Okay. Let's see if this works. Do it the other way. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. I know what you're trying to say though. Steve. Hashtag. Red is too mute. Oh yeah, you guys are seeing a really desaturated version. Let me sort this out. That's not what it looks like. It's really weird, right? I'll show you. William's iPad. Let me just go to here. Let me just show you this. Hang on. I need to work it out. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. I've changed it now, so you should be able to see it a bit better. So it should be what you see. I might just add it a black. I'm really boring, aren't I? I might just add a black one to the background like this. And then, hang on.
Oh, I can't get enough, get enough. Don't ever let me be away from you. I'm gonna hold you tight, cause you're the only thing that I can't lose. I never needed you to give me things. I never needed gifts or diamond rings. All I ever need,
No, that's not gonna work, is it?
is here with you. There's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the snow.
No, I'm just gonna have to keep it simple.
Don't you know that I just wanna be with you?
I want to do it in that way, but it's just difficult for me to get it the way that I want it to be like. Right, I'm going to put that on Instagram like that. I'm probably going to edit it a little bit before I put it out. But I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. But first, before everyone goes, we've had a great stream, people. I've enjoyed it. I'm glad you have as well. We've got a new critiquing video out tomorrow. Thank you to everyone who's like super chatted me tonight. That's Benjamin and I think Jake who super chatted me tonight. Thank you so much. We are going to go and check to see whether the person that I want is live. And if they are live, I will link you to it in the chat. And what will happen is you will go and invade them. And it will be flipping hilarious. I don't know if they're live though. It might be that time when no one's live. I'm not too sure. Let me have a look. Let's have a look at this. Okay. I need to make sure that I'm with someone that they know. Okay, they don't even know me. So we're going to have to leave it there. There's no one else. The future isn't live anymore. What I was going to do is send you guys to the future. Literally send you to the future. You are flipping hilarious if you don't fix the H for us. Well, the thing is, I need to not look at it for a while. Before I put anything out on Instagram, I don't look at it for like 10 minutes. Because then that's when I go, whoa, that's weird. Adobe is live right now, Hugo, but I don't know the people on there. And the last time we did that, and we invaded them, no one had a clue what was going on, like who was streaming. So I'm waiting for people who know me. H is causing OCD. What if I turned it like this? I know what would cause OCD if I just rubbed it all out. There you go, guys. There's a final lettering piece for you to check out. Actually, first, before we leave, we'll go ahead and have a look at the time-lapse replay. And it basically replays everything from the start of the stream all the way back. Check it out. The work's pretty insane, right? So at this point we came up with the concept and then we've done it. Yeah, that was a fail, Hugo. I'm sorry. Oh, are you talking about you trying to fix the H? Oh, the future thing. Yeah, no, the future thing. So this is like the process behind it. It's cool that you get to like export this. So you can see it happening. Pretty cool, isn't it? Dennis, I'll fix a dot later. It's cool, right? You just get to see what you've done. You get to show other people. Here's the dreaded H, people. You want your logo to be made by me. Well, you can always email me. When is a masterclass coming out? Oh, the class I was talking about in the Discord. Oh yeah, the Adobe didn't like it when I did that. I don't think. Only Michael likes it. Michael Chaves. And here we go, we're finished. And that's it. Be joyful in hope. 30 days of Bible lettering and all that sort of stuff. I might change the B to something else. I don't think I can reply to emails straight after this, but I'd love to. If I could. I will if I can. I've got to go through a backlog of emails. I'm not familiar with my iPad and Apple Pencil. Is it exportable this to AI? It's not exportable to AI, but like you can put it in. It's a JPEG though. This is a bitmap, so it's got layers. So you put it in Photoshop and it'll keep all the layers. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This live stream. You guys have been amazing. I love it, every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching and spending your evening with me. It's or daytime or wherever you're from. Next time I'll have to do some shout outs of where you're from. So next time when we do a live stream, I think we'll do a live critique. But if you have any ideas for any live things that you want to see, and also, by the way, we have a really special live stream happening next week. So next Thursday, I think it's next Thursday, or the Thursday after. I'll let you know on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter. But we've got a special live stream where you'll be getting something really good for free that you'll love. You'll love it. There are rumors about it, but you have to go to the Discord to find out. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love every one of you because like you support me and everything. Make something cool, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll leave you with a video of me creating something. Catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.